Scenario 2.4, Multimodal Methods. The following is a 360-degree video. Click and drag your mouse to look around. Headphones strongly encouraged. Disclaimer. Please note that participants in this video are role-playing as different characters and not themselves. Some names have been changed. In a focus group, the facilitator can use different strategies to encourage discussion between participants. One approach is asking participants to bring artifacts that help them recall and share their experiences. For example, in a focus group about feedback, participants could bring their assignments and talk about their feedback they received, referring to specific comments. Facilitators can also introduce various stimulus materials to support the conversation, such as diagrams, images, or videos. Participants may even complete tasks during the session, like creating a diagram or responding to visual prompts. In this video, the focus group participants were asked to bring an artifact that represented what an effective and helpful learning experience meant to them. As you watch the video, pay attention to how the participants engage with this activity. What do you notice about their level of engagement?
So thanks for sharing all your experiences of what makes good positive learning experiences. Just to start thinking about more holistic, I'm really interested. I asked you to maybe think of examples or a favorite teaching or learning prop that helps you either to teach or learn. So either you had the option of bringing it here or maybe just talking about it. So does anyone want to share any favorite learning or teaching props or ways or approaches that you have found helpful?
I'm happy to.
Yeah, Jackie, you've got a brilliant thing on your table.
Yeah, so I was listening to people talk and thinking about the history and the person who's teaching you and training you and all those qualities. I'm in psychology, so I'm a psychotherapist, so I'm really interested in that journey to where we are today. So I don't think any of us have parachuted in, boom, to today, and we are, the clinician or the researcher that we are. So I'm really interested in the story of, how that developmental story. So how each, you start off in life, and then the next layer of learning, kind of that layer goes into.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Into this, and that person's still there as we then move forward, and we carry them, whether that's consciously or unconsciously. We carry all those experiences till we get to, life goes on, experiences, qualifications, till we get to who we are today. And this might be, all that we see, but there's still all that stuff inside. And psychotherapists, and probably professional Lucy Parker maybe, want to know how the person has got to here, where they are today. So I had a recent experience with one of the professors, and as it still feels strange to me saying professor, my professor. So it sounds quite, because I'm from mining background, we're not professors. And this professor, who is very nice and very well spoken, and I always thought she was quite posh, which posh she might be, and she has animal, keeps horses and stuff. And I always thought she was quite posh. And then she shared something about her history and how she had got through her PhD that just blew me away. And I saw the integrity that run through her, like a stick of rock. And and I will listen to anything that she has to say. So for me, understanding the integrity of the person is just everything. So I want to know what's inside there. So I think that sometimes, if it's right, then I might share a little bit of what's inside those layers of me if I'm training somebody else.
That's really interesting, because it links in with theory around being authentic and revealing parts of yourself in order to create trust and a psychologically safe space. And you need a psychologically safe space in order to learn. That's such a fabulous story, and what an amazing artefact.
Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I was just going to say, so being an older student, I feel like I'm a bit more formed, I'm a bigger Russian doll. and my counterparts maybe are a few layers, my peers like a few layers between. And sometimes that isn't always acknowledged as part of my learning journey. You know, I'm this sort of lecture and workshop based, and I do sometimes feel sort of a bit of an outsider.
So how would that, if we are translating it maybe to think about how we could acknowledge that, what would you say, what would help?
I'm not sure really. I suppose it needs my teachers to somehow bring that out. It's not something I can sort of, I can't just go in and say, oh, hey, I'm older.
Yeah, but I think that, no, but I think what
worldly wiser than you.
what I'm hearing is that you somehow want the educators or lecturers to acknowledge that, or maybe somehow bring that in the classroom. Is that correct? Yes?
It just reminds me, when we arrive to this stage, we should be so proud of ourselves, and that encourage us to continue to what we, because we get through a very hard time, but that stopped us, and now we should be so proud, because that reminds me about my journey in England, because I came from Syria. It wasn't that easy, but every day when I woke up in the morning, it's very difficult when I'm doing my PhD, I'm single mom with little girl, but in the same time I feel I'm so proud. I'm here now and I will never stop. I will continue my journey because I have a dream, I have a goal, I need to achieve it. That really encourages us, everyone, I will continue.
So thanks everyone for sharing your teaching props.
Compared to earlier part of the discussion, when Jackie shared her story about the Russian dolls, it sparked a lively conversation among the participants. The group became more animated, with many participants eager to share their own experiences. What other tasks or strategies could you use to help your group explore your proposed focus group topic?